We're ready to begin with Wyoming. We have student athletes Marta, Gomez, Bailee Cotton, Coach Joe Legerski. Coach, let's start with you and get some thoughts on tonight's game.
I thought tonight's game, Boise State played as well as I've witnessed. I thought they were really the aggressor tonight, both offensively and defensively. Made us rush in some things that we normally take our time with. We didn't get the shots to go down that we needed early. I thought we got off to a good start, and then they made a run in the second quarter that it seemed like we could never recover from. We had it cut to 11 a couple of times and missed some open looks, and then Boise just came back, and like I said, they played extremely well, and I give them all the credit because definitely they were the aggressor.
Thank you, Coach. Questions?
For any of the players, just as Coach said, it just seemed like Boise was clicking on all cylinders tonight. What was the most frustrating thing? Was it just shots not falling, or having trouble defending them? At least from your guys' perspective, what was the most frustrating aspect?
Well, I think that just we couldn't get going. They were defending us really well. Then they were just in offense. They're a really good team, and I think it was hard for us to just get going both defensively and offensively, and that kind of frustrated everybody. And then once they made the run, as Coach said, we just couldn't figure out a way to come back.
Did you feel like, they were hitting shots, seemed like endlessly. Did you feel like your defense was pretty good and they were just making shots, or were they doing something that was exploiting something you were trying to do defensively?
Their offense with running their on balls is really well executed, and so when we try to take away their shooters, they were able to find their bigs, and so it was tough to defend it overall, and they were able to find their open kids when they needed to, and honestly, they just executed it better than we did.
For the players, the second quarter, they really seemed to bog you guys down offensively. Did you feel like that was the difference in the game when they're scoring just about every time down the floor?
Yeah. It was a little, they had all the energy in that second quarter, and so it's tough to come back when your shots aren't falling and they're getting everything that they shoot. They were getting threes. We're trading twos for threes, and so it was just tough to get our energy back.
I know you guys will probably play in the WNIT again this year, but is this one a little more disappointing just because of how close you guys were tonight and getting to the championship round?
Yeah, it is. Just getting here and getting beat is never funny, but I think we need to stay with the fact that we actually made it here. We are the first one in Wyoming to make it, so I think that's pretty big, and it didn't end up well for us, but I'm pretty sure that there's more of this to come in for the freshmen and for the rest of the team.
Joe, you guys obviously getting this far, and it was competitive with you and Boise State kind of atop the regular season standings all year. Is this program, is this league closing the gap on Boise State, do you feel like at all, or kind of what's your take on that?
I look back the last 3 years, we have been in the top three. And last year we played Boise State for a championship. And they ended up getting that victory to secure the championship. So it's a situation where we split with them a year ago. We split again this year, but there was no doubt they were the better team tonight. And I think their experience of playing in these big games really makes a difference. When I take a look at this team that we played tonight, they basically had 5 players in double-digit scoring. You take a look at 4 in doubles, 1 at 8, and that put a lot of pressure on us because they were scoring from every position. So it wasn't like you could focus on one player. And I think, Marta said it best in the locker room tonight. If you had asked us in September if we were going to be in the championship game, I don't think anybody would have said yes. We had to replace Liv Roberts. Player of the Year from last year. So I give credit to this group. It's a disappointing night, but they'll figure out that they were a team that got to the championship game, and that's something that they need to hold their heads high about.
As for the players, there will be postseason, probably WNIT. Is that something you look forward to as seniors to continue to play, even though it's not probably was the goal since you wanted to win this championship and play in the NCAA tournament? But you look forward to playing another game, at least another game here soon.
Yeah, that's definitely a plus right now after losing this game, because we really have a special group this year. We really have a special team, and we just want to keep playing as many games as we can together and just keep enjoying the year that we found that it's been pretty big so far. So we just look forward to what's coming next and just keep enjoying the ride.